The arena pulses with electricity, a sea of Mexican flags rippling under the blazing lights. The crowd's roar is deafening, a primal surge of anticipation as two warriors prepare to clash in a battle that will etch their names into boxing history. EMANUEL Navarrete, the WBO featherweight champion, stands in one corner, his eyes sharp, his frame lean but coiled with power. Across the ring, EDUARDO BAEZ, the hungry challenger, bounces lightly on his toes, his gaze steady, unyielding. This is no ordinary fight. This is Mexico against Mexico, pride against pride. A collision of heart and skill that promises a knockout to shake the boxing world. The bell rings, and the story begins. Navarrete moves first, stalking forward with the confidence of a champion who's faced giants and walked away victorious. His long arms, a weapon honed through years of relentless training, jab at the air, probing Baez's defenses. Baez, though, is no novice. He slips the jab, his footwork crisp, his head movement sharp. The challenger counters with a quick left hook, catching Navarrete's attention but not his rhythm. The crowd roars as the first round unfolds, a chess match of feints and strikes. Navarrete's pressure is suffocating, his punches coming in flurries, but Baez answers with precision, landing a stinging right that draws a gasp from the stands. The opening stanza sets the tone. This will be war. Round 2 sees Navarrete turn up the heat, his awkward angles, a hallmark of his style, throw Baez off balance. A looping overhand right crashes against Baez's guard, and the champion follows with a vicious body shot that echoes through the arena. Baez grimaces but fires back, his combination snapping Navarrete's head back. The challenger's heart is undeniable, his will forged in the same fire as his opponent's. The crowd is on its feet, chanting for both men, their voices a tidal wave of passion. Mexico's soul is in this ring, split between two fighters who refuse to yield. Every punch is a statement, every dodge a promise of more to come. By the third round, Navarrete's relentless pace begins to show. He's a machine, throwing punches, in bunches, his long limbs cutting through the air like blades. Baez, though, is a puzzle he can't quite solve. The challenger's movement keeps him elusive, his counters landing with enough pop to keep Navarrete honest. A sharp uppercut from Baez catches the champion flush, and for a moment, the arena holds its breath. Navarrete shakes it off, his eyes burning with focus. He responds with a 3-punch combination, the last a left hook that grazes Baez's temple. The round ends with both men trading blows in the center of the ring, neither willing to give an inch. The fourth round is a grind. Navarrete's pressure is unrelenting, his body shots digging into Baez's midsection, sapping the challenger's energy. Baez's legs, so quick in the early rounds, start to slow, yet his heart refuses to fade. He lands a crisp 1-2, the right hand snapping Navarrete's head back, and the crowd erupts. The champion smiles, a predator's grin, and presses forward. A brutal exchange in the final seconds sees both men land heavy shots, their faces marked with the toll of battle. The bell rings, but the tension lingers, the arena buzzing with the knowledge that something explosive is coming. Round 5 is where the tide begins to turn. Navarrete, sensing weakness, becomes a storm. His punches come faster, harder, each one carrying the weight of his legacy. Baez, battered but defiant, fights back with everything he has. A straight right from the challenger lands clean, but Navarrete walks through it, his eyes locked on his prey. A vicious body shot folds Baez slightly, and the champion pounces, unleashing a combination that forces Baez to the ropes. The challenger escapes, his footwork saving him, but the damage is done. Navarrete's confidence grows, his every move a declaration of dominance. The crowd senses it too, their cheers swelling with every blow. The 6th round dawns, and the air is thick with destiny. Navarrete stalks Baez, his long strides eating up the ring. Baez, his face bruised but his spirit unbroken, fires a desperate combination, hoping to turn the fight. Navarrete slips the punches with ease, his instincts razor sharp. Then it happens. Baez throws a lazy jab, and Navarrete sees his moment. The champion ducks, coils, and unleashes a right hook that cracks like thunder. The punch lands flush on Baez's jaw, a perfect strike that freezes time. Baez's legs buckle, his body crumpling to the canvas in slow motion. The arena explodes, a cacophony of shock and awe. The referee dives in, waving his arms as Navarrete raises his fists. The king unbroken. The crowd is a living thing, its roar shaking the rafters as Navarrete stands over his fallen foe. Baez, to his credit, stirs, his pride pulling him to his knees, but the fight is over. The referee calls it knockout, round 6. Navarrete's corner rushes into the ring, lifting their champion high, while Baez's team helps him to his feet. The challenger nods, a warrior's respect in his eyes, acknowledging the better man tonight. The arena chants Navarrete's name, but there's love for Baez too. A fighter who gave everything and left it all in the ring. As the dust settles, the ring announcer's voice booms through the arena, declaring Navarrete the victor and still WBO featherweight champion. The belt is draped over his shoulder, glinting under the lights, a symbol of his dominance. Navarrete raises it high, his face a mix of exhaustion and triumph. Baez, head held high despite the loss, embraces his opponent. To warriors bound by the code of the ring, the crowd showers them both with applause, knowing they've witnessed something special. A fight that will live on in highlight reels and barroom debates for years to come. The cameras zoom in, capturing every detail in high definition. The sweat on Navarrete's brow, the fire in his eyes, the bruises blooming on Baez's face. This is boxing at its rawest, its most beautiful, a tale of two men, one ring, and a moment that defined them both. Navarrete's knockout is more than a punch, it's a statement, a reminder of why he's one of Mexico's finest. Baez, though defeated, earns respect, his courage a beacon for every underdog dreaming of glory. The arena begins to empty, but the energy lingers, a testament to the power of the sweet science. In the aftermath, the story spreads. Fans on X post clips of the knockout, the slow-motion replay of Navarrete's hook going viral. Analysts break down the fight, praising Navarrete's relentless pressure and Baez's valiant stand. The boxing world buzzes, already hungry for the next chapter. Navarrete, now cemented as a star, looks to the future, his sights set on bigger fights, bigger names. Baez, though bruised, vows to return, his heart unbowed. This night, August 20th, 2022, belongs to them both, a snapshot of grit, skill, and the unyielding spirit of Mexican boxing. The lights dim, the crowd fades, but the memory of that knockout burns bright. Navarrete's fist, Baez's fall, the roar of a nation, it's all captured in vivid detail, a high-definition epic that will echo through the ages. Two warriors, one ring, one unforgettable night. Mexico stands proud, and the world takes notice. This is boxing, this is legacy.